Hi, and welcome back to Roulette's Play Animal Crossing. When we last left off, we really gave the Pleasure Pier a makeover. We paid off, of course, 100k towards our debt, and we made a little picnic area for when we're gonna host Hanami next Saturday. So let's check our morning announcements. Hello, Josh. Hello, Ash. I kind of like not having anything for her to announce because so cute. Alright. Nope, don't care about that. Nope, don't care about that. Alright. Let's check the mail. Oh no. Okay. So get this, Rue. Last time I did the big spring cleaning, I cleared out the closet and found a whole pile of plushies I forgot about. I used to be scary good at crane games. I hate to just throw them out. I mean, buried in plushies. Charlie's. So apparently the Happy Home Academy does checks on, she doesn't strike me as a plushie type either. What was I saying? Apparently the Happy Home Academy does its checks on Sundays. So I'll have to try and remember that. Make sure our house isn't too much of a mess on those days. Alright, rank S. Woo! Getting quite good at this. Just topped 30,000 points. Just topped. So here's something special. Alright, get all our cushions for our picnic area. Go ahead and put away our KK Moody. What? Oh, I didn't open it. I did a little fishing last night because I wasn't satisfied with us starting the day at 200 bucks. Let's hear what it listens to. Let's see what it sounds like. Yeah, not my jam. We're gonna need to customize the cushions. So let's just drop these here for right now. Well, I guess we'll place it in storage. And hopefully we don't forget. Hopefully. Afternoon, everybody. Oh, I love like all of this stuff. Okay. Sell real fast. I wanted to see how much that sold for, actually. Okay, now we got a little bit of spending money. And let's see how much the eggshell hat sells for. So we can farm eggs and craft them into things and sell them. 800 bells? Not bad. And it costs how much to make? Not too much, I thought. Let's see. Yeah, it only costs 2 eggs to bake. Not bad at all. Yes, I will absolutely take the cute music player. It's so cute. Can I see what color this is? Yeah. I have that one, I'm pretty sure. Out by the fire. And the chemistry set I thought I had also. Yeah. Man, it seems like it's a good thing it just arrived randomly in the air. $6,000. $6,000. Ooh, we have a letter. We just got a letter. Upcoming fishing tourney. There is a fishing tourney planned for Saturday, April 11th. Same day we're doing our Hanami. I heard there are a lot of prizes if you can catch a lot of fish. Please take part in this fun community event. Isabel. Sure, we'll give it a shot. Let's go blow all the money we had. Is that a hot dog costume? Start off our day right and talking to best girl. I know those feels, Sable. Sable is my spirit animal. Not a fan. Ooh. Oh, definitely getting some pleather shorts, am I right? Oh, good. We can get the dog nose that reminds me of a panda nose. Yeah. And some tube socks just for the fun of it. Nah. Traditional. Gotta go traditional. No, I don't want to wear this out. Nah, we'll stick with just good old-fashioned black. We have a white dress. This yellow is not the kind of yellow I'm looking for. Basic blue's not bad. Oh, look at the cap hat. The cop hat. The cap hat. Hey, look, I'm Officer Booker. Sorry. I'm amusing myself, don't mind me. We have lots of black boots. Let's not. Let's get the green ones, though. Eee. I kind of want the hot dog costume. Who let the dogs out, officer? I did. That was really bad. I feel bad. And this is just because, you know, completion's sake. Ugh, I hate these hats, though. Of all the hats, I guess that's the least worst. Yes, and I don't want it. Okay. Thank you much. Ah, she doesn't have like a storage extension. Alright. Morning or afternoon. Roses look like they're gonna be coming in nice. Coming in nice. Sorry, did I bump you out of your daydream? My mistake. Alright. Though I wish we had someone who would take care of it for us. We have to go take care of these chores. Rip. Please inspire joy. This does not inspire joy. F for our joy. Still haven't seen that light up. But now that we have a schedule, oh yeah, let me mention that. If you take a moment and look below the stream, or check in Discord, or check on Twitter, there is now a stream. Yes, a stream schedule. A proper stream schedule. Yay! Like proper work hours kind of thing, instead of just being available all the time. I have, however, put a spreading of the schedule, shall we say, to try and cover everybody's like windows of opportunity. And if you have nothing to do at home, well, hopefully you'll be able to make to lots of them, huh? If your entire life revolves on being awake for this stream, well, now you know when you need to sleep or be awake, too. That's what I'm having to do. The hours are now listed. Hopefully I've covered everybody's time zones. If you are in some place that I have not covered, you know, like you're feeling like you're left out in Abu Dhabi, let me know. I will address it. I will tweak as necessary. You can email me, you can tweet me, you can let me know in a multitude— yeah, that one inspires joy! In a multitude of ways. If you feel like I am not representing your needs, let me know. I wanna. I'm not being a dick. Not on purpose. I thought I was all-inclusive. Ooh, what's this look like? Cute! That was the one that we had in our, quote, bathroom. End quote. This is so unbefitting of her royal booty. Manual labor, like a common peasant. What has the world come to? Poor Ruhime. Yes, someone please slap someone before they begin. I definitely encourage slapping. Why am I supposed to be... Why should I be happy about the guillotines? My subjects love me. Bad girl. Oh. By the way, I am sorry, Fangirl, I asked, but I didn't get to read a response, or perhaps a response didn't get sent. I don't know which it is. But do you need to present your thesis? I know you said you find out about it on Monday. After it's been read. But do you then need to present it? Buzzy subjects. Oh no! How dare that net die on me? Okay, let's leave a thing on the ground. Oh, let's find out what this present was. Oh, the plaque. Gotcha. Oh, okay. Your presentation is you have to read your entire novel out loud to them. Comes with juice and snack time. Net. And upgraded net. I knew it would be horrible. That's why I made the joke. Your voice would probably go incredibly raw doing it. Oh, that reminds me, guys. Now that you're checking the thing, I want to reset chips on Sundays. And I wanted to ask you guys, well, Sunday's like way early in the morning. I wanted to ask you guys, should we make the movie tickets available to all who can afford them? Or should we limit it to the top 10 chip people? not need to go across. Oof. Do I have enough? No. We'll come back to this. A kimono stand! Yay! Hold on. Does it come with kimono? It comes with kimono. Ah, darn it. I was hoping we could actually put ours on it. Maybe we can customize it? I have not considered... Well, that's what I was saying. If it would be... Like, I need you guys to help me shape it. This is an event for you guys. What do you want? Do you think more the merrier? Do you think it should be a more exclusive event? Do you want to be able to talk freely? Do you want it just to be like me talking shit about the movie we're watching? Like an MST kind of style? Do you want a mixture of the two? Top 10 people join, and then you can also buy a ticket. If you buy a ticket, you are silenced. And the top 10 can talk. Come on, fish. Come on, fish. Don't believe it rained yesterday. We might actually have to water our flowers today. Like peasants. It would be at 7 p.m. on Saturday, Central Time, based on the poll results we've been getting. Okay, so just kind of buy a ticket. Alright, well, the next question then becomes, how much should the tickets be? I think 200 chips should be pretty easily obtainable. €300. Yeah, I can't charge people actual money for this shit. Well, see, if I make it so only the top 10 people can come. The thing is, I want people to gamble because I have these games and I want people to, you know, use them. And I think if you kind of earn it, there'll be a little bit of a feeling of like, I don't know if satisfaction's quite the right word. So much as like, what would you call it? Just accomplishment, yeah. Hi. Yay! That one's definitely getting put on the... There we go, distress. Perfect. Yes, please. Because now I know that Junko has some kind of a part in Danganronpa 2. Which means when I go through and theorize and craft, she's now going to be in my mind where she might not have been at all because I didn't know there was any relation between the games. Oops. No, I shook at the little tree. I hope it's gonna be okay. Pretty. Swap it. I guess swap it with that. I think we have 4 wasps, so I think we're good on wasps for today. Oh, okay. Well, now we know. At least can do 5. Leave this grass for later.
What the hell is going on here?
Hi, Narwhal. I'm gonna leave the eggs because I think they look pretty. And I want to find out if you don't shake them, do they go away? Do they stay? What happens? Alright, let's change out of our princess dress. Nice! Aw, you say crap, but I say good job, dwarf. Oh no, how long have I been muted? When did that happen? What's the last time that you... What's the last thing you guys heard? Oh, no. Crap. Well, this recording's screwed. Just start coughing into the mic. I can't. It's really bad sounding, so... Alright, well, if it was when I changed clothes, that's not too far out. Make something up post-rec. That only works if I'm editing, but I'm not editing. Perfect. Can I set it mute to hold rather than toggle? I'd have to look and find out. I'm positive I have that already. Let's put this in storage. 1, 2, 3. We missed a fossil somewhere. Oh, that's cute. Let's go play chess with our dolly. I mean, not chess. For some reason, I thought we had a chessboard on top of my head. Go. Let's play Go with our dolly. There we go. Perfect. Now she can keep Ham Sandwich company. Oh, and I wanted to see what this, look like. Oh. Let's put all our eggs in storage. Put all our eggs in one basket, aka storage. Put that in storage too. Oh yeah, let's see what color this is. Is it the same color? I think it's slightly different. I don't know. Let's go up and praise our Lord Panda. Nope, same color. So we'll definitely probably give this one away. But in the meantime, shame. Shame. Hail it. And put those in the storage. Along with that. Oh yeah, let's hang our plaque that we're now proud of. Excuse me, bronze. There comes silver. You know, we could put the bronze one up too, right? Why not? We earned it. Let's see. There it is. Dunk. There we go. Hey, Lucy. that in storage right now too. Let's bring ham sandwich into here, because I don't feel like we see him enough. Yeah. There we go. Pride and center. Okay. Yeah. So let's go find that one missing item. I think that would be the best choice in this scenario. Yeah. We'll just do a quick run around and search. Okay. Did you just write his name in katakana? Like, but in English? I wonder if it's up by the I wonder if it's up by bamboo, because I didn't go up there because I thought it was all bamboo up there. So let's see. I mean, I guess we could see if this is one. Nope. That was definitely bamboo. Oh no! Well, I didn't bring stuff to replace that one. F? Yeah, it was very unhappy with me unseating it. We made 10K? We have. Let's bury our 10K. Oh, let's not. Forgot I don't have a shovel. Oh, yeah. Yep. That's exactly what I just did. That's actually a myth, the whole goldfish thing. But one of my ex-boyfriends used to call me goldfish because of that. For the exact same reason, the mundo. Pretty sure I blocked behind everyone's house. Oh, so cute. Oh, you know what? We didn't go anywhere around the cherries because we didn't need to cherry today. So it's probably somewhere amongst here. Yup. I bet you dollars to donuts. This is it. Joy? Bring me joy? This does bring me joy. Little more. Little more. What the? A wall-mounted toolbar. Okay, drop off this. And then, go build ourselves a replacement shovel. Rabble, rabble, bitch, bitch, rabble, rabble, party, party. Let's craft. Oh, that's right. It needs hardwood, normal wood, I think, right? No, just hardwood and nugget. Pockets. And pockets. Upgrade. Let me see. We did the shovel. I don't think we need anything else, right? Sorta. Blue. It's not so much that it's broken Japanese as it is the fact that it's no one would ever write it like that. Does that make sense? Let's find out what's in this message in a bottle. Yeah. Thanks for picking this up. I was walking around yesterday picking up some DIY stuff and I came up with a great recipe. Put the recipe in the bottle so someone else can make it too. Be careful when YDI. That's a joke. By Big Top the Smart Guy. An orange rug. Wow. We need to probably sell well, we can put it off for now. Let me drop off a couple of things. One, this present. Here. That needs to be reburied. I think we could put off selling for now. How would they write it? Well, some of it's incredibly formal. Some of it's, like, wouldn't be phrased that way. I don't know. It's really hard to explain. It looks unnatural at times. Sometimes it looks totally normal. But I generally have to read it in the Romanji because it uses a lot of kanji, and I don't kanji. Let's just put 10K. Oh, I wanted to, grab my axe, too. Take care of those trees that are out of place. Darn it. Chat, you gotta remind me to do that later. These things. Like, right then, when he wrote Kanzani, no one would say that sentence. They would say, like, wakarimasu. You know? Like, yeah, I get it. I understand. Gotcha. You know? Not, they wouldn't go out of their way to say, you know, yes, this makes full sense to me, you know? Does that make sense what I mean? He's speaking in old school subtitles. Okay, so I need to go get that fossil. Right after I get this fish, which is probably an egg. Oh, not an egg! Woohoo! And then we'll play a bit of Price is Right. Sound good? But fossil and fossil identification first. So in case we need to sell fossils, we can. Also, we forgot to do all of our rocks. That's not it! Crap! So, where did I miss? Okay. Found it. Maybe. Hopefully. Yes. Got it. There's another example. You would not need to put sumimasen at the end. Sugoi is just enough. If you want to say something's awesome, sugoi is enough. You don't need sugoi, sugoi, sumimasen. Like, I've got a. Oh my god. In that case. I don't really want that cycling shirt for that much money. I didn't even want it. If you're gonna give it to me, sure. It was much sense very wow. No. No, it wasn't. What you wrote did not translate into that. You basically just said, it's awesome, awesome, awesome. I mean, I speak English. You could just talk to me in English. Something you're just born with. I agree. You had a flea. Curse is lifted. You're welcome. Yes, please don't. Very well equals awesome, awesome, awesome. I mean, yeah. Tidy wild child. Did I shake this one? Nope, but I did now. Alright, let's check these last few rocks. The one by the peach below, the one by the fossil, and then the one that we're doing right now, I think, are the remaining rocks. We got gold. Ah. Drop. We'll come back to it. Yes, yes. Now what I meant to do. It's good to see everybody getting as much use out of the vending machines. Just gonna pick those up later. Oh, one of these inspires joy. No! Son of a bitch! Someday. Some frickin' day. Excuse me, Flora, I'm in a bad mood now. Stupid balloons. This better be worth. So help me. Train set. Not worth. I want that butterfly. I gotta go place this train set though to do so. I'm so upset about this. Ugh. Just wanted them all growing at the same time! That's all I wanted! Oh, it's been an hour. I will take my required Twitch break. Twitch is concerned for my health, and we will be back very shortly. Alright, and we're back. I'd like you to assess my fossils, if you know what I mean, Blathers. I mean, look at the fossils. Oh! So all of them are dupes. Right? Let me just double check. But I think he just said all of them are dupes. Yeah. Oh, the flea! We can donate the flea. Let's donate the flea. Make a donation. And this flea. Yes. Flea is foul, disgusting, repugnant, and vile. Yay. That'll be it. Okay, I'd like to check real quick and see if everything that we've found has been donated. There might be like one or two that haven't because I accidentally fished or whatever on Ozzy's Island. I think I donated those because I couldn't get rid of it, but, you know, I'm not 100%. We can't quickly move from one to the next. Lame. You ask a mod. That's how you gift. Oh, Blue, what did you do? Actually, you know what? Now is as good a time as any. Let's go ahead and officially reset the chips. Donated. Looks like all the bugs have been donated. Scroll up. Yes, resetting the chips. Because I think everybody should start from a fair starting point if we're going to start actually making them matter for something like the movie times. Oh no! Oh wait, yeah, the salmon was caught out of season. I just sold it because I was like, no, we don't have that. Donated. Almost have the entire cast. Take a screenshot. So what I want to do is reset the chips every Sunday. So you guys have to build yourself back up every week if you want to participate. And, I mean, it's not out of reach. You guys can pretty much idle in the chat and be able to afford a ticket with no gambling involved at all if you want to. But you won't be in the top 10. So what we'll do is we'll do a mixture. You can buy a ticket and you can come. Don't reset everyone just yet. I want to explain the rules. This way, Dwarf, you can make like a command or something for it, okay? Every Sunday at midnight. Yeah, just 1 second, Dwarf. Just hold thy dwarven horses, okay? Every Sunday, midnight Central Standard Time, Okay? So that means Saturday going into Sunday. We will reset the chips. Why couldn't you use little horses? Tiny horses. We will reset the chips. Like pygmy horses. They actually have dwarf horses. Anyways, we will reset the chips. We will set the ticket cost at, for now, 200 chips. You will get a base starting amount of 50 chips, I think. Seems like a good starting gambling amount, or should we do a little bit smaller? I think that's good. 50 chips. 50 seems fair. Yeah, I agree. 50 seems fair. We'll do 50 starting chips, which you can then try and gamble and raise and stuff like that. You guys can share amongst each other as long as a mod lets you do it. So, as long as the mod's around, and I should always be around. So, and yeah. So here's what we'll do. Let me make the let me make the reward. Let's see. Dwarf, let me ask you this. Is there a way, if someone redeems something, for us to keep track of whom redeemed it? Like if someone did exclamation point movie ticket, right? Could you dump that into a paste bin, or does paste bin have to be manually edited? Okay. So let me look at this extension API. Well, you say we could check it at the end of the day. I say it's going to be difficult for me to remember to check it at the end of the day. Oops, that's the wrong Streamlabs one. It'll be easier if I make it into the extension thing, because then I can just check redemptions from there. More settings. Log in via Twitch. Oops, sorry. Maybe we should make a ticket icon. We'll do that later. Blathers definitely needs that rest. We'll just skip the icon for right now. We'll update it later. Cost 200 tickets. Redemption information. This admittance into the Saturday night movie time. I don't know. Saturday night cinema. I don't know. Please type your Discord name here so we can upgrade your, what's that called? Role? As a ticket holder. Okay. All right. Should be visible now. Please nobody redeem. You see it now? Cool. Okay. With that done, let's go ahead and reset the chips to 50. Let's see. Probably need me to do it. Nope, that wasn't enough, apparently. Nope. Well, let me look at the commands real fast. Good to know commands don't work. Second here. You know, I know there's a way to reset them all because... reset points to 0 for everyone. Reset everyone's points? Yes. Alright, let's see if that did it. Can you guys check your... Yup. Dunzo. Alright. What happens if you give, but giving chips to all doesn't work? You like feeling powerless. It's just the fact that, I think that's only going to give it to the people that are currently viewing, though. Right? Or is it everybody that's ever been here? Yeah, it's only the people that are currently viewing get those 50. Give me a second. Well, we'll look into it more. And try and figure it out. There's got to be an easier way. Or maybe everybody starts back at 0. And then when they come in for the first time, we'll have to, like, manually give them 50 or something. But, yeah. It's at least addressed that everybody who's here right now should be having currency right now. And could you please give 100 currency to Thugrian, because he just redeemed last night for his thing and he didn't know this change was coming, so I want him to have his 100 currency. And while you're taking care of that, yeah, but if they want to partake in the whole ticket thing, then they can. They can let us know, right? They'll be like, hey, I'm at 0. Or what have you. Put the ownership on the viewer, right? Alright. Meanwhile, though, let's get our copyright ding in. Alright. So, we have one bell, 25,000, 29,765, 33,276, 30,000. Poor Blue. 34,756. And the winner is... Woo! That was 54,360 bells worth of stuff. Congratulations to Josh. Woo! Yeah, it was a little bit of stuff, guys. Just a wee bit. Trying to see if I can mark the stream marker. There we go. So I can keep track and remove that sound effect for the copyright thing. There we go. I clap in real life all the time. I'm not one to judge you about clapping. Besides, I feel like life is meant to be clapped at. It brings a little joy into your life, and life is meant to be enjoyed, so why not? It's like when you buy something on a little quick impulse thing. As long as you're not impulse buying a car or something like that, and you're just impulse buying, you know, I don't know, a $10 little trinket thing that makes you smile when you look at it, then what's the harm? Life is meant to be enjoyed. Impulse that shit. Okay, impulsing a computer is a bit much. Like I said, little impulses. Not, oh, well, I don't know, I just thought I really needed a house. Let's get the ska. And I know for a fact that Azcatra really wants bubblegum. He has been loving it. So we're going to send this as a gift. What says music the most to me? Maybe we should actually write a letter. Oh. There's gotta be a way to clear all, right? I don't see a button. I needed a plane to match my shoes. Yeah, that's bad impulse. That's how you ended up with a touch screen stereo in your car. Do you use it? Done though. Alright, we need just a wee bit of money more and we'll be able to pay off our debt. And I think we can probably get it via crafting. Your English broke down in the middle of that, Blue. I don't know what that sentence is supposed to read as. Okay. Let's grab all of our eggs out of storage. And let's craft one of everything we haven't crafted yet. So we don't have the water outfit. Not that we really like it, but you know, completion of the catalog. And we need the leaf in the sky and the stone. Oof, so many we need to craft still. Ooh. Might not have much earth egg for this. Earth egg's pretty cute, I think. What do you think, Ham Sandwich? You think it's cute? I like the color and patterning. Color patterning. Stone egg isn't bad either. Reminds me a little of those like robin eggs that you would eat around. Oh god, I haven't had robin egg in a long time. Nice work, Josh. Feel like dice is a safe bet? No. No, it's not. And sky egg. Sky isn't bad. That's not my favorite. It's a nice color, but the pattern is. I told you dice isn't a safe bet. You shouldn't have listened to Josh. Because he's having luck in it does not mean... I miss being able to use a stylus. Alright, so we've got a crap ton of the wood and the water and the sky. Let's keep... Let's put away all of our earth. And let's keep 10 of each egg, I think, for future crafting needs. 10 of those. There is no easy way to divide this. Didn't mean to do that. Pick that up in a sec. Oops, I ate one. Well, we can test out that thing you guys told me about the restroom now. Damn it! I'm trying to go too quick because I'm impatient. Glad it's these, though, and not the other eggs. Alright. Water's put away. Water, leaf, and wood have all been taken care of. Now we just need... Can I press and hold the stack? I mean, to move it. But... not to separate out half of it or something. I can't just separate out 10 like you can in the gold. Or bells, I mean. 3 more. Yep, never use your own product. So true. It's really good life advice for anybody starting any kind of a business, including the illegal kind. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm not eating all the eggs. Alright, put those away. Now we should have, in theory, 10 of each kind. Yeah. No. Well, we're low on earth eggs, but that's neither here nor there.
I mean, 4 female Ghostbusters? The feminists are taking over.
Oh, Ass Catcher. I hate your announcement sound. I really do. Okay, so we have 2 stamina, and let's test. Oh my god, it does. And that takes care of that. Oh god. Okay, well, solved. Too old, Blue. We're over 18, we're officially too old. We've primed, we've peaked, we're done. Okay, now that we've done that, let's, oh, we act way too young. Let's grab the hats. We know the hats are 2. Make sure all the hats sell for the same. Actually, you know what? Let's double check the outfits. Also, do I have any dupes? I think I do. It's worth seeing how much the bag and stuff sells for as well. 1 pair of shoes. And then, 1 outfit. Let's find out how much the, party dress and hat sell for as well. Yeah, that should be good to check prices. Okay. Oh, you know what? I didn't craft something like a normal piece of furniture. Okay, Ash. He was never heard from again. I'm 87, thank you. Appreciate that you think that I'm 32, though. I do look good for my age. Oh, you know what? This would be bad to sell anyways. Because these require all of the things and we don't have a lot of eggs. Earth eggs. These all require all of them, I think. This requires sky. The lamp requires wood. He's just watching and clapping. He's having his best life. This requires water. It's easy. And this requires earth, which is not. Stone, which is kind of not. Leaf, which is kind of not. Do we not have something that uses... Hold on. So that one is water. Which one of these? Oh yeah, I did make one of wood. Lorp-a-derp. Okay, let's go sell these and check the prices. And these all took 3, I think, to make. Double checking. So hat takes 2, body takes 3, feet take 2. The table takes, oh no. The chair takes 3. Oh, so they're different. Clock takes 3, light takes 4. Okay, so the top part, hat, this earth hat sells for 800. That's only 2. So, hold on. You write this down. And then the next hat, let's do something more common, like the sky ones. It's also 800. Okay. So I'm gonna assume all of the hats are 800. So based on that, all of the bodies should be 1600? No. It's only 400 more, so it'd be better to make hats. And then let's check the feetsies. $800 as well? Yeah, okay, so feetsies are also 800. The full-on party dress. Whoops. The full-on, actually, let's check the furniture first. The Bunny Day stool, which took 3 water eggs, is 1,200, so not worth. The lamp, which took 4, I'm guessing it's going to be 1,600? Yep. And the wall clock, which took 3, she'll be 1,200, I'm assuming. Yep. Making the hats and the shoes the outlier. Because I'm pretty sure if you sell just one... Let me grab just one. One egg sells for 200. Yep. So I wonder why. Oh no, that does work out the same, doesn't it? I'm crazy. Don't pay attention to me. I don't know why I thought it was should be 1,600 on the other. It should be 1,200. So they all work out to basically the same. So the egg party dress is made of 3 of each kind. So it should be, and there's 6 of them total. So if everything holds to being roughly the same, that should be around 7,200 if I sell it. Is that right? I don't believe you were ever able to barter, but you did get discounts the more you bought and stuff. 7,200. Alright, so whatever uses the most pieces would be the best things to sell. So let's get rid of the wall clock. We don't need it. These are the ones that go in our storage. Well, we can build replacements. Sell one of each. Keeping those, because we don't have a backup for that. We need to make a wood egg outfit. And we'll need to make replacement shoes. Yeah. 8,000. Yeah, okay. I guess that's fine. I don't know. So our main problem is the fact that we're low on earth eggs. We're always going to be low on earth eggs because they require you to dig them up and there's only a finite amount of them every day. I'll keep the lamp and the stool for our... I'm going to put it up here for right now, but I'll keep it for our, for our, thingy. Our pleasure pier. Let's put these away, because we definitely don't want to get rid of them. And build replacements. Oh, shoot. I sold the hat when I don't think I have much of these eggs. The earth eggs. Hopefully I didn't sell another earth piece, so... Fingers crossed. Okay, we don't have the body, we don't have this hat. Just go through real quick again what we don't have. Alright, we need an earth egg hat replacement. And we need a replacement for the stone hat. And I think we need a replacement for the stone shoes. Yep. Then we need a replacement for the body. Welcome back, dwarf. And hat. Placement for this one. And a replacement for this one. Okay, that should be everything in existence. Storage. Storage. Place the parts that we sold. Okay, everything's got one in storage. And these are all out and about. God, I love these wreaths. I want to make more of these garlands. Because I love them. We'll make one more for our private use. Welcome back, Lucy. Alright. So of what we have, we can craft. This will use 3. This uses 4. This is used 4. This is used 4. This uses 3. So let's get this done. Get rid of that odd numbered one. Yeah, we're crafting for profit now. And Ham Sandwich is watching us do it. No, not really. He's very focused on his daily jogs. Aww. Well, Ham Sandwich is making up for that. Loves the shit out of his wheel. Okay. I think that's everything we can do with what we've got. Yep. So let's go sell it. We'll hold on to the leaf egg. The spare leaf and the spare sky, because we'll probably get more of them anyways. And I want to put out a couple of things from upstairs here. I think a couple of chairs and lights. Would be good. Where's our garland that I crafted? There it is. He's not very good at gambling, it turns out. All right. Just put up a couple of lights here. Go. Now it's a proper wall. Let's put one of these bunny day lamps right here. Yep, the chips have been reset. Light up the path there. Caught it, guys. Now we have a few lights around. Put a couple of egg seats down. So you can watch your kids. Hey. You know what? Might as well catch this fish. I'm right here. Poor Blue's trying to get people to raffle with them. We'll eventually have the information about the movie stuff later. But basically, top 10 get voice on during the movie time. And anyone else who just buys a ticket just attends. That way we don't have too many people talking at once. Yeah. Alright, I think that's good. It kills me getting rid of these lamps, but they're made out of wood, so they're easy to make more of if I change my mind. Oh, yeah, I should grab these. I can go catch that butterfly. Where'd that butterfly go? There's the dragonfly. Alright, I'm a herpaderp. I have no idea where that butterfly went to. It was here. Okie dokie. That's how many hours you've watched the stream. It's slightly inaccurate since it doesn't take into account if someone's just kind of idling in there, but yeah. I think you can do top hours to see how many views. I'm not sure. I think that's it. No, I think it's hours, one word. Alright, let's go pay off our 100K for the day. $400K to go. Can someone please update debt? Dwarf, you're around. Would you kindly? No, I think it's, yeah, okay, so it wasn't top hours. 1 sec. I'll find it for you. Actually, I'll find it for you while I take my 5-minute break. So, thank you so much for watching this. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give it that thumbs up. Do you mind? You mind not photobombing my outro here? God, Charlize. Subscribe. Subscribe if you want more content. And thanks, you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And I'll see you next time. Alright. Bye, bye, bye.